Equivalent resistance between A and B is, where is A? The point A is here and the point B is here, and we have to find the equivalent resistance between A and B. Let me show you how actually we can perform the solution. Look about the 2 points. One is this one and another one is this one. These 2 points are at the same potential as A. That means I can rewrite the same picture like this, so I call this as A, and at this point we are having 3 resistors. One is R, which is here, another one is this R, and this R is connected in parallel with the first R. That means like this. Okay, so this is R. This is also over. And now think about this one, whose left end is connected to the same potential, which is at A. So that means one more resistor I should rewrite here. This is R, which is this part. Now when you see from this side, it is just the mirror reflection of the same. Okay, see, this point and this point are at same potential, and again 3 resistors are ejected, right? Ejected from the same point. So that means one resistor is here, right? And what I have to do? I have to write 3 resistors, I mean 2 resistors like this. In total there are 3 resistors which should from point B, right? So all the resistors are R. Okay, I hope you observed. Now I have to put my concentration about the points A and B, which are at extreme ends. Now look about some factor, that is the nature of these 2 resistors. These 2 are in parallel and these 2 are also in parallel. When they are equal 2 resistors in parallel, right, equal resistors or resistances are in parallel. So effective will be, effective is R divided by 2, right? So the effect of these 2 will be R divided by 2 and R divided by 2. Further, what I can do, I can rewrite the same picture one more time. Okay, so I simply write it one more time. The terminal A is here, right? Instead of writing 2 resistors, now I simply write a single resistor whose value is R by 2, and further there is one more R in series, and this point is A. So in the bottom what happened? The resistor R is still there, but this is R by 2, right? So that one is R divided by 2, and here is point B, and the 2 resistors now in series. These 2 are in series, right? In series, what we do, in series we always add 2 resistors. If there are 2 resistors, we simply add them. So that means what I have to do, I have to add R divided by 2 and R. How much it is? It is 3 R by 2, right? So this is also the serial case, and here also we get 3 R by 2, right? So now again I can rewrite the same picture one more time, simply like this. Here is A, and what I have to do, I have to write a resistor whose value is 3 R by 2, and in the lower branch one more resistor should be written whose value is again 3 R by 2 and here is point B. And now these two resistors are in parallel, and you have to observe the two resistors are of same value. What I said here, you should be careful about this. Equal resistances are in parallel. Effective is R by 2. That means whatever the value we are having, it becomes half of that. Okay. So if the two resistors are equal and connected in parallel, their effect becomes half of the value of the single resistor. That means the final resistance between terminals A and B is equal to 3R by 2 by 2. Okay, so it becomes half of that. That means what? It is 3R divided by 4, right? So this is the value of the resistance which is between the terminal A and B. That means if this is A and we can have only a single resistor whose value is 3R by 4, right? So the answer is this one, which is 3R by 4.